Hello, everyone, and welcome to What's Hot. Let's get started. It's time for Hot News. Joining me today is Kayla Bailey, Miss RHA here at Fayetteville State University. Hello, Kayla. Welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining Hot News today.
Hello, Shimei. Thank you so much for having me.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good. It's truly a pleasure to be on your show today.
Good. Well, let's get started. Last week, President Donald Trump, he signed an executive order aimed to demolish the Department of Education. The Department of Education oversees the country's $1.6 trillion in federal student loan portfolios, providing funding to low-income students and enforces civil rights across the country. Kayla, what are your thoughts on Trump, signing this executive order?
You know, it's truly like mind-boggling sometimes to think about, because when we were in elementary school and we were in middle school, these were the things we were taught of, that America was great because of things like that we have provided. It's a fair opportunity to everyone. So just knowing that was inputted, kind of like a small wake-up call that we as college students, we need to keep doing and keep influencing our younger generations, because one day it might not be accessible to everyone. So we have to get our people educated now. Yeah,
I think this is a fair attack on how the government or how this administration is trying to quote unquote brainwash, the American people by enforcing, getting rid of this Department of Education. Now, just because he signed an executive order, I want to make sure the people at home know this. Just because he signed an executive order doesn't mean it can get passed, because he's on the second branch of government, which is the executive. There's a legislative, executive, and the judicial. It has to go through a court of appeals, and I doubt it would get approved because it's kind of against the Constitution in a way.
I do agree. I don't think it's going to go as far as some may think, but I also do think it's important to realize that this is put in place, and just because it's put in place, it should still be like, we should all still just be aware of it. Yeah.
Well, in other news, last week, Harvard University announced that they will be giving a free tuition for all students from families making less than $200,000. And then according to ABC News, this means about 86% of American families will qualify for the free ride to one of the world's elite universities. This deal gets even better for students and families making less than $100,000. That includes the deal qualifies free housing, free food, and free health insurance while you're at the institution. Now, what's your take on Harvard doing this? Do you think this is a good...
I want to go to Harvard. Where was this when I was applying for college? Exactly. No, but it's truly
we still love FSU.
Yes, I do. Yes. I would never be anything but a Bronco.
Yes.
Truly. But I think this is a great way to get people who don't have the means or the financial means to get a college degree, and at such an elite university.
Yeah.
But a question for you, Shimei, do you think that's going to lose or lessen its eliteness if so many people are getting into the university?
I don't think so. I think, just because you are admitted to, just because you got to accept, you have to get accepted first. Let's get that out of the way.
Sure.
So I think Harvard is still going to have those things in place to, those qualifications. You got to have these certain grades, certain GPA, all these stuff, certain volunteer stuff. I think those are still going to be in place, but I believe that it gives people the opportunity who don't have the monies to afford college, but who are still putting up, these type of numbers and grades.
Yeah.
I think that's a good initiative that they are really doing.
That's a great way to look at it.
Yeah. So we'll see. I know my sister, she's going into college next year.
Harvard, here she comes.
So hopefully, and she's smarter than me. So hopefully, I told her once I saw this story, apply. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Forever 21, once a leader in youth fashion retail, is set to permanently close all its U.S. stores as it files for bankruptcy for the second time. The operator of the brand's U.S. unit said on Sunday that the foreign competition from latest fast fashion rivals, rising costs, economic challenges, and evolving customer trends were to blame. For the time being, stores and the company's U.S. website will remain open as Forever 21 starts winding down operations and seeks a last-minute bidder for its assets. Kayla, will you miss Forever 21?
I think I'm gonna miss the aesthetic of it all.
Okay.
Going to the mall, trying to go find something quick for Forever 21 before you go out. But I think Forever 21, sometimes I think now I'm to the point where I grew out of it a little bit, just because some of the trends or some of the things they follow are for people that are younger than me now.
Mm-hmm.
Now they used to have some hidden charms in there, so I am gonna be upset about that.
Yeah.
But for Forever 21, we are gonna miss you. We are.
Yeah, I'm 21 now, so I'm done.
You see,
Forever 21 is not.
that's
forever.
not for our age group anymore, but it is still. It's kind of like just a piece of our childhood leaving at the same time.
Well, I feel like I said in the intro, you got to compete. They have to compete with Temu, TikTok Shop. They got to compete with all these people.
And their prices are just too high to compete with them.
Yeah,
and
so.
it's sad when you would rather wait for it to get shipped in the mail
rather than getting it right now.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is what it is. Well, bye Forever 21. Forever is not forever anymore.
I guess not.
Yeah, I guess not. All right. In other news, Kendrick Lamar could be performing at another huge sporting event in the near future. After his halftime performance at the Super Bowl, people were buzzing. In 4 weeks, Lamar teased that he could be performing at the Olympics in 2028. So, what's your thoughts? Do you think Kendrick Lamar can perform at the Olympics in 2028? It's gonna be in LA, so he's considered as an LA icon. So it's only right to do it.
Have him there as he's an LA icon. I can understand that. No, I think his unpopular opinion now. I think his Super Bowl performance was really nice. Like when you sat there and thought about the little
the
hidden
story
exactly.
of it. Yeah.
He's a storyteller, and what do the people want to see? A story. So I'm kind of excited for it.
Yeah.
And he's a little controversy sometimes. So
But I hope he brings out Snoop Dogg, because other LA artists, Dr. Dre and Snoop. I think that would be great if he was to do that.
I think it would make it. This is like the cherry on top.
Yeah.
We already got Lamar.
Yeah.
But
Snoop.